Hi lovelies, welcome to a paper file production. Today I will be painting a table with just water-based acrylic paints. And the design that I'm going to go for is kind of like a galaxy kind of design. So I'm starting off with black and I'm just trying to get a base down. Basically the first layer of paint is going to be painted over anyway, so it's just going to be like really messy, so it doesn't really matter too much. Just kind of getting on it on there. These are the acrylic paints that I'll be using on the table. Nothing too expensive. Also, I really don't see myself much as an artist. I was just trying to do the best I could do. Just kind of lining out the design roughly. It doesn't matter if you're like really messy with it. You just have to keep a rough idea of the final product design that you want in your head. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be painting over this. It's just a base, kind of like how a lot of things when you're painting you need two coats. Also, don't mind my pajamas. I was, just kind of chilling at home in my pajamas when I decided to paint, so it's all good. Also, I know the angle doesn't show all of the table. It was kind of difficult for me to know how well the picture was until I had already done it, so I tried to get a better angle after it dried and I did the second layer. So I'm just going in with a lot of blue, and you just want to like blend all the colours in. And it's like, doesn't matter if it's kind of messy, it's just getting a good enough blend and keeping the idea that you have in your head planned out a little bit. Blending also results in like the colors mixing together, so you get like a different color, and kind of just spread that around and just blend it all together. And yeah, with whatever colors you really want to do, really, they just kind of look like space colors. I probably would have preferred to have more purple, but I didn't have a big variety of purple paint, but it still turned out pretty well with all these blues. I like it. Sometimes I will pick up some of the other paint before I blend it in if I've got too much paint. Also, I basically am just using two basic brushes and I'm just switching up the use of them, because one might have like a darker color blended into it more and the other one had like a lighter color blended, so I just kind of switched every now and then between the both of them to blend it all together really. Also, just remembering that you can go in with like any other colors to blend it in further. Like I needed some more black because I just wanted a bit more grayish. And once you're done, just let it dry completely before you do the second coat. And that's my doggy too. Some say they liked how it was pretty well at that stage, but it wasn't quite what I wanted, so I went over it. Kind of just dabbing on with the brush. I kind of wanted a sponge. I thought that'd make a better effect with the way I wanted it to turn out, but I didn't have a sponge, so I just kind of dabbed and blended in a bit more carefully on the second round, on the second layer. So yeah. I'm just trying to be a little bit more precise where what I'm doing and what I'm blending, and just, yeah, you can see that it doing the second layer over the first layer brings the colors up pretty well. Also, please excuse my voice, I'm actually pretty sick at the moment. So just keep blending in the colors pretty well and accurately layering colors, and yeah, I'm still changing brushes every now and then. You'll just figure out what's best method for doing it the way that you want to do. You'll work that out. You can see here that I'm switching out my brushes to just blend everything in together pretty well. This was my first time painting a piece of furniture, basically. Like, I didn't really know how this was gonna go. I've only really been into painting since the last few years, but I'm used to painting nails. It's a very small canvas compared to a table, but this was fun to make. Also, don't forget to paint the edging of the table. Just keep on blending and blending and blending until you're happy with it. Hopefully this video also isn't too laggy. I do apologize if it is. So after that completely dries as well, I will spray that with a matte finishing spray, and then it's time to draw on some stars with a silver texture at first. That's just what I used. I wasn't the best at freehanding some of these stars, but you know, it's all good. At the end of it, it all just kind of goes in together and works out well. After I did this, I just did some dots as well to just make it look like little stars, and I just did that in random places. And for the next part, I do advise wearing gloves because I kind of regret that I didn't have any gloves. I just put some silver spray paint on my fingers and I flicked it on, and I made sure it wasn't too heavy because I only wanted little blobs. So after that dries, I will put a finishing matte spray on it. I put a couple of layers. I'm not 100% sure how that will hold up. I will keep you updated and I'll update you, see how that's going. I also plan to get a protective sheet over it. I found this really cool holographic one that has, it's clear but then it has a little holographic sparkles in it, so that would be cool to put over this. And then yeah, it's done. It looks pretty cool, and that's the spray that I used to finish it with. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. Bye.